Hello and welcome to another episode of Success Stories with HARMOZEE. And with me today, I have two handsome young men. I'll just let them introduce themselves. I'll start from my left.
Mr. Folabi Tosin Japheth.
My name is Odiame Emmanuel Itopa.
Okay, you've both introduced yourselves, but you've not told us what you do. So kindly tell us what you do.
I'm the CFO at HARMOZEE Innovation Solutions, a company that's into real estate.
I'm the COO HARMOZEE Innovation Solution.
What does HARMOZEE Innovation Solutions do? Start from you, sir.
Okay. Just like the name, HARMOZEE Innovations Solutions, we bring innovations to businesses. In HARMOZEE Innovation Solutions, we have different departments. We have the real estate department, we have the crypto department, and we have the agricultural department. So we bring innovations into the norms. That's what we do basically.
Yeah, we are into real estates. We are into developing buildings and creating jobs for the younger ones.
So this question is for you. You talk about your humble beginning a lot. So can you tell us how you moved from where you were to where you are now?
Yes, it's a lot of struggle. Growing up in Nigeria, it's an experience every youth in Nigeria is facing. I grew up from a humble background. My dad is a pastor, and not the big kind of God, you know. So we were trying to survive. So I had to come to the streets at an early stage, and I met with most of my friends. We were doing businesses. We were trying things that will work, that will change our lives. And along the line, I met with my partner, who was my friend, and became partners. And we discovered real estate. And that was the turning point for the journey of our life. Because I've tried doing other businesses. I've done poultry, I've sell popcorn, I've done PVC ceiling, I've done fishery, and so many other business. And I couldn't get what I want from life from those businesses until I came in contact with real estate. And that's what changed the game for me.
Okay, so sir, what were your own beginnings like before you met this?
Now,
So when you were working together from the beginning?
it always is better because we have a lot of friends who never believe in so many ideas in but to take. When we are telling them that, look, all of us, you are hustling, you are getting a lot of job, PVC, aluminum windows, and other things like that. Now, friends, we are like almost 6 to 7 of us there. You understand me? But we look at each other and tell ourselves that those things we were doing, can't we think out of the box? Let us think, what can we do to have another way of living that can better our future? Then I thank God of meeting him earlier there. Yes, and he come and say, sit down. Those things I don't think we can continue like this. Let's look for a way of doing something. My own then, anytime I go to his house, I saw him reading a lot of book, writing a lot of things. Sometimes I would just like, oh God, you are just writing. You are in Nigeria. Let's find a way to go out of this. He said, no, that this country will be here and will make it, and people will know. But you can't just say, you are traveling out to go and do what? You want to live here to go and be washing plates abroad? Say, let's sit down and think of what to do. Before they call me, say, he has an idea. I say, what idea is that, sir? Let us go into a little lesson. I say, into what? The first question I say, into what? He said, you can start it with nothing. I say, how? He said, no, you can start it with nothing. That, okay, just 200,000 naira. and she follow him, want to take a loan from Napo. I said, wow, take a loan from Napo? I said, okay. Oh, he took the loan, he invested the loan on Madrid wood. We went at first though. It's just most of the states that he doesn't know. Then we will see that maybe when you pass through this bush, they will tell you that kidnappers just kidnapped some people here when we are looking for Madrid APA. So these are the wood we are looking for the first time. We had a friend that are working here now, his name is Sabina. He was in the picture of those things that I'm telling you. He was a big boy then. You understand me? He has to tell me that, okay, he want to inform Mr. Haruna so that Mr. Haruna can give us a loan to push the wood to Lagos. After all those things, Mr. Haruna came up, assist. We went on and do the business. The first one we has a shortage. I discouraged immediately. I told him, see, guy, this thing I don't think it can work. He said no, because he never give up. That is one thing that I learned from him. Forget the age differences. He never give up. He will tell you, see, this thing, people are doing it as succeed. Whatever any pattern they were using, you understand me? We must to do it, and we must to see that we succeed in this business. I think the second one will fail. The third one will succeed. We came back, and where we got the most, unforgettable this thing in our life is during the COVID-19. After we have gotten the whole business, we have cut the wood, did a lot of things, bring the wood out of the bush, load it to the reaching Lagos. They say there's COVID-19. All those Chinas have gone back. That's where we know that to make it in Nigeria is very, very difficult. Then the Nigeria border that we are expecting them to come and assist, something that will spend almost 3-point-something million to bring to Lagos, they are passing in 700,000. Whereas they knew that if we disagree, you understand me, it should be really on demurrage. Because the truck is not your own. Where you are going to drop it in Lagos, they are going to request for money. There's nothing you can do than to sell it up. We sell it up, we bankrupt, we come back. He came back to Abuja and said, this is the situation. I said, okay, no problem. Then we are owing a lot of people. Most of our cars were seized in loaning district. I look at it and say, what next? He say, we'll never give up. We'll go back to the real estates again and look for more money. We go back, we know they say, see, we can't continue doing the same thing that people are doing in the land business. Let us create something different. Our job is like they say, see, whatever anything you want to create, just go on. I don't even think I have anything to offer much, because he is a brain behind the success of the company.
Okay, so your friend kept saying one thing. She said you never give up. So can you let us know what your driving force was?
My driving force was the fear of poverty, because I've experienced it firsthand, and I've seen people around me live a life of poverty, and I decided not to live that life. And I feel there's no other way. There's nothing else could have done. Giving up means failing. And that was the reason why we never give up. When we try and fail, we try again. When we fail, we try again and again and again until we get it done. So in here, in our company, there's no going back. There's no giving up. You just look for different ways to get it done.
A lot of young men out there that are also struggling, trying to make ends meet. And I want to ask, how was your mental state like when you started? Because a lot of men now go through a lot of mental stress because they're trying to come out of poverty, as you said. They don't want to be poor. They want to take their families from stage 1 to stage 100. So how were you able to manage your mental state back then?
We live, according to one of my mentor, he will say, we live in the Indomie generation. where everybody wants it quick,
Yeah.
fast, easy. You can't build anything sustainable in a short period of time, or quick or fast. If you're building a house, you're building a 10-story building, the foundation has to be deep. So my mindset then was, I'm not looking to make money in a year time. I'm not looking at making money in 2 years time. I'm not looking at making money in 3 years time. I was just like, I will keep doing what my mentors are doing. I know for sure that I'm going to get rich. I don't know when, but I know that if I stay and I'm persistent and I'm focused in this field, I'm definitely going to be rich. So there was no time factor attached to the goal. So I was not under pressure. I've already prepared my mind towards, okay, in the next 5-10 years, I will be rich. So I don't care about the phones my peers were using. I don't care about the cars they're using. I don't care about the clothes they're wearing. I only just tell myself that in a few years time, I'm going to get the same result. Yeah. So I wasn't under pressure. So for the youth, it's just for you to prepare your mind that it's not going to be easy. There's nobody that gets wealthy accidentally or by luck. It's a process, and you have to follow that process. Yeah. There's a peak you get to, and everything becomes easy. Whatever you thought becomes good because of the years of experience you've gathered when you were struggling. And that is the year that most of the youth wants to dodge or want to skip.
Okay, so what would you say about the popular phrase? It's not about working hard, it's about working smart.
Wow. Oh, that's a very question. You see, working very smart, I think it depends as an individual how you feel towards the business that you are doing. If you feel like you are going into a real estate and you feel like you just want to go there telling the people you are understood, do as other way, I think you won't be able to meet up. Because if you want to actually work a bit smart way, then work very good. You have to start from the beginning and look at where others are not getting it right for you to work towards. Like smart people on the field. People were shouting today, HARMOZEE, HARMOZEE, the places, and said about how old is HARMOZEE, how old is. But they never knew when HARMOZEE starts. They only know when HARMOZEE were came up, but they never actually know when it starts. HARMOZEE is not 2023 completely. No. HARMOZEE have been existing since 2016. Yes, since 2016, that was some of the existing. But based on HARMOZEE believe that they have to work in a very diligent way. They have to make sure that whatever anything they were doing is clear to them. Initially, when they come to this table, when you are buying lots of estates, they just give you something to write. But when HARMOZEE can always say, no, we have to use your detail and your fingerprint as scan, so that when others came tomorrow and drag the same place with you can be able to show the company that, look, this is my fingerprint, my detail here. When the thing comes to argument, you see that HARMOZEE will just say, sir, can you help us complete here to show on the detail?
I know that the most common misconceptions of real estate.
Yeah. I will answer that question in two ways. Okay. misconception as a realtor and misconception as an investor or a buyer. As a realtor, the misconception is immediately I get into real estate, I will start making money. So people come in with that mindset without doing their own work, without trying to get a mentor, learn from them, see their pitfall. Just the question you ask them and the answer that where it's saying working hard or working smart. Working hard is you trying to do things yourself by yourself. You understand? You trying to do everything yourself, just the way you feel is right. But working smart is seeing people that have done it. How did they do it? And you just copy what they do and improve on what they did. That's is the same thing here. So if the misconception is you are going into the business thinking what you know is enough. And you find out that in the first 1 year, they are in trouble, they are being scammed, and you find out that a lot of things you happen and they will just leave the industry. As an investor, the misconception is if I just buy this land, next year I will sell it. I probably like it up for 2 million. Next I will sell it for 20 million. And immediately they bought the land, and next year it's not sold for 20 million. They feel discouraged. They feel like they said. Another misconception is every real estate is a scam. So as an investor, you have to also be educated. The company you are buying from, let them educate you. You should know what you should be expecting as a return on your investment in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And that's why HARMOZEE is here. What we'll do is we'll take our clients through the process of learning to do due diligence, to know if you're buying a real property or a scam. As an investor or as a client, you already know. So even if you're not buying from us or you're buying from another real estate company tomorrow, you already have the experience from HARMOZEE. So if all this is in place, there won't be this misconceptions about being scammed or not being scammed again. So I think if you put as an realtor, you should work smart. Look for people that have done it before. Educate yourself, then you get to the business and be patient. As an investor, you should learn to know the right property to buy and what your return on investment will be, so that you don't get frustrated along the line.
Well, that's very interesting. Thank you for answering that question very well. Come to the end of success stories with HARMOZEE. Thank you so much, Mr. Kosi, and thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel, for gracing us with your presence. See you next time.